Well, just doing some additional testing on this R810. Thought I'd make a little supplementary video to go with it. And currently, holy buckets, sitting idle at almost 500 watts. Well, not totally idle. It is running Ubuntu off of a live boot flash drive I have. And one of the funny quirks about Windows in general, which in this case, this drive has Windows 10 Pro 64-bit, is it only supports 2 sockets, and this is a quad socket system. So that drive would actually boot to Windows 10, but it only see 2 of my processors, and they're 8-core hyper-threaded Xeons. I forget what the model is, and it doesn't seem to say here. I don't know how to find that info on Linux, unfortunately. I think they're like X7560s or something like that, 2.26 gigahertz, 8-core Xeons with hyper-threading. But luckily, Linux doesn't have the same limitations that Windows has. I don't even know if it's an arbitrary limitation or if it's something to do with the kernel or what. But yeah, so this Ubuntu Live Boot Linux that I have going right now is seeing all 64 threads. There's only 32 cores, physical cores there, but yeah. Unfortunately, since this is a live boot, I can't do anything fun to play with the CPUs. I'd love to load this thing down and see how hard I can hit it. But, yeah. I think my customers can have fun with this, though. Older hardware, but really, I mean, if you're not doing anything super fancy, I don't see why it matters. And, don't know what operating system they'll be running. ESXi doesn't really benefit from hyper-threading, but I think TrueNAS and Proxmox do. So, yeah, 64 threads and 512 gigs of RAM. And it's not too shabby if I do say so myself. Just, the power bill. Although, honestly, I don't know if it'd be much better with like an R820 with that many cores and sockets. So, I don't think this is too out of line. Granted, you could get better performance if you're running more modern hardware, maybe a Ryzen chip or a Threadripper or whatever, but you're not going to be able to build a more modern setup like this with the capabilities it has for, I forget what I was selling this for. I think it's like $550 or $650, I don't remember now. So, yeah, kind of cool. I will say that I think this is officially the highest thread count I've seen on a single machine. So, yeah, either way, hopefully that was interesting, and thanks for watching.